What is up, YouTube? I haven't done a long form shit in a long ass time. So I figured, what better time than right now, huh? Hey, no better time than the present. Still plan on doing shorts and shit. I'm gonna try and do one long form video a week. Who knows? Let's see how long that goes for, huh? But the video I want to talk about today, violation, or to be more specific, follow-up, is the most fun. Now, here's essentially the general thing I'm going to say about follow-up. It's really fun because you're always doing something, and even if you're not, it's not your turn, something happens. You know, someone's getting a pig thrown at them, someone's getting a piece of chalk thrown at them, someone's getting a robot shooting a super death beam in between their goddamn eyes, or, God forbid, is there another follow-up? Wait, there's what? No, there's what? Dr. Ratio, Topaz, Clara. So God forbid I come up and I do a follow-up dropkick attack on that motherfucker, huh? Yeah, in the middle of the fucking turn. What makes Elation so fun, and I'm gonna try and give 10 reasons and explain each one. Now, the reason why I think it's so OP, or not OP, fun, is I've got my Dr. Ratio on pretty good pieces. Here's his relic set. Effect hit rate, obviously. He's got 86.4% effect hit rate, which I think is essentially the average you kind of want to go for on this guy, because you can hit a crit, right? And he gets 15% crit rate, 30% crit damage free. That's 60% crit value for free. So he's technically 76, 134. You take that, and that's already a decent, that's already OP, to be honest. I mean, how do you get more than 134% crit damage? Me personally, I don't fucking know. But Dr. Ratio allows you to go and affect hit rate chest piece, which essentially turns him into what I call a DPS support, which I think is really fun. And he's really fucking hot. And he's got red eyeshadow, and that makes me weak. And classic O plus ratio, bitch. Now, the next reason why I think follow-up is really fun. Okay, now people will be like, oh, they nerfed it. Oh, they nerfed her ass. Oh, they nerfed it. That's like taking a nuclear bomb and turning it into just a little ballistic missile. Into just a little hand grenade. Bro, this shit's still the fucking bakery, bitch. Still great. Topaz and Dr. Ratio, in my opinion, are two of the coolest design characters in the game. And there's just something really cool about the idea of throwing a pig at somebody. You know, you train your pig and you grab it by the front, hooves, you throw that bitch and it's trained to just twirl around, saw them, bro. How the fuck are you gonna stop a flying spinning pig? It's like Pig-nado. How you gonna stop that? There's no martial arts for that. How are you gonna stop that? Same thing for Dr. Ratio. It's like that one scene where the chick throws the chalk at someone's face. How do you stop that? Like, who's prepared for that? No one. No one's prepared for that. But yeah, Dr. Ratio Topaz, super hot. And the light cones for follow-up, I feel like are typically, or I guess specifically Topaz's light cone is probably the best light cone in the whole goddamn game. Straight up, no cap. I'm gonna say that with my chest. This might be the best light cone in the whole game overall that you could put on pretty much everybody. That's 36% crit value. And if they're follow-up, even better. Well, I guess they kind of, do they have to be follow-up? Okay, so yeah, they kind of have to have a follow-up. But I mean, how hard is that to get, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, this light cone's insane. Even just for the crit, it's a stat stick, which makes it so OP. And it places a debuff, which kind of freaking hot, in my opinion. Now, something else about follow-up. Herda is also included on there, and so is Himiko. Pure Fiction, I mean, with these two, more like partial reality. Am I right? Yeah, it's oh, my bad. Pure Fiction, a joke with these two. Now that's pretty much all the characters that Follow-Up has access to at the moment. With Adventuring coming out, our Adventure is gonna be freaking busted, and I plan on getting his light cone. So the Follow-Up team is gonna be insane. Follow-Up is super strong, or gonna be super strong, and it's already really strong. And it's really fun, and to be honest, Yabaduba, Glaba, Glubba Glorp, Glebab. And the support you can go for it is pretty flexible. You can go Fushuan if you need crit rate. Ruan Mei is great. Me personally, I'm going slow effect hit rate ratio with Sparkle. And by the time everything's said and done, he typically gets around 240 crit damage with 100 crit rate when all is said and done. In theory, you can even go Ruan Mei, and she's great with them because you can get Glamoth and all that good shit. Clara, I mean, I'm not going to cap. For me, she's kind of fell off. No cap. I mean, I'm just going to keep it a buck. But she also does good when I need her in physical situations. You know what I'm saying? Like with the MOC, physical weakness and all that. Adventuring and Dr. Ratio are... Adventure and Dr. Ratio. You could even include Blade in a follow-up comp. Hey, shit. In theory, I'm just theorizing. You could include Blade in a follow-up comp. I mean, get this bitch on Salcedo. Hey, Blade is a follow-up character. Get Blade in there. Blade, Dr. Ratio, Aventurine. 3 of the hottest dudes in all of Angostura. If not the 3 hottest dudes in all of Angostura. I'm sorry, Luocha. You're still like kind of, you're still my favorite. I like Luocha a lot. But Topaz and the follow-up characters are really growing on me. And Zila, oof. I'll save that for a different video. That's rough. And the part that I kind of forgot to mention is follow-up is objectively, and this isn't like up for debate. It is the most fun in Simuni because seeing Numby hit for 1.2 million is honestly just the coolest shit in the whole game. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. And seeing it like Acheron, right? Coolest looking ult pretty much in any gacha of all time, in my opinion. I would say Acheron's ult is the coolest in any gacha of all time. The problem is her hitting that much, it makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, Acheron is supposed to do 1 million damage because she takes you to the fucking Shadow Realm. Alright, she has Mordekaiser ult, but on the whole enemy team. Alright, it's supposed to do millions and millions of damage. How hard is Dr. Ratio throwing a piece of chalk to be hitting someone for 2.5 million damage? How fast is Numby spinning to hit a motherfucker for 1.2 million? I mean, just keeping it a buck, right? I mean, how on earth? And I do find follow-up to be pretty easy to farm for the most part, because realistically, all you need is either Glamoth or Salcedo, which are both... Salcedo's a little rough to farm for, I'm not gonna cap. But Glamoth I find very easy to farm for, and the diving set is the best on every DPS in the whole game. Anyone can use it. That kind of goes for any sort of branch of DPS. But yeah, I think when Adventure comes out, Hunt is gonna be getting up there. IMO. Because Topaz and Dr. Ratio, they're just such a good combo. And to be honest, if you didn't pull for Topaz at the first rerun, or the first run, you fucking trolled. Alright, big guy, I'ma just say it, alright? She is... This was even... no leaks, no nothing. I pulled Topaz because I'm a fucking Chad, and I pulled for big, fat ass, and she's the hottest character in the whole game, and I don't think that's up for debate. Acheron, she's got the badass hotness. I'm kind of going on a sidetrack here, but she's got the badass hotness. She's hot. Ruame, she's got the elegant hotness. Branya, I'm good. Topaz, super hot. Zila, I'm good. Tingyan, pretty fucking hot. Himiko, pretty fucking hot. Gudaifen, also pretty hot. Literally. Yukong, mommy. But Topaz, she's just the best. And she comes with all these freaking cats. How can you possibly not like the look at this? This is the best light cone art in the whole game. Tell me why it's not. Tell me why this isn't the best light cone art in the whole game. I mean, to be honest, I can't really think of a whole lot else for Relation. Nihility, I think, is also really fun because shit happens when it's not your turn. You know, people blow up. You give people STDs. You give them freaking gonorrhea from a distance, and they just slowly whittle away in front of you. And it's got Kafka Black Swan, which are really hot. But Elation, I don't know, man. I'm still using this shit, and it's still fun as fuck. And people who say Dr. Ratio is good, to be honest, they're wrong. It's because everybody goes crit value body on him, and you need to go effect hit rate. Because when Dr. Ratio throws his chalk, how it gonna hit if you don't have effect hit rate? Hey, riddle me that, Batman. But yeah, that's pretty much all I want to talk about. I mean, hey, shit. That was fun for me. I'm pretty much just gonna try and do a bunch of different styles of videos and shit in the future. Dr. Ratio. Holy shit, wait, a secret benefit of Dr. Ratio. Wait, did y'all see that? Wait, no. That noise, he just cranked his shit live on my screen. I was gonna make that. Oh my god, him and Topaz are fucking. Okay, cool. I didn't know that lore was in game. But yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to do. I'm gonna try and do a lot of different stuff for the videos I make in the future. I'm not really too sure what kind of content I want to make. I just want to make goofy shit. I don't know how to make that goofy shit. I don't know like what direction I want to go. But yeah, I'm just gonna make a bunch of shit, see what I'm happy with, see how y'all respond. And yeah, love y'all. Have a blessed day.